Do you buy local more since the pandemic began?
Yes, yeah. I'm actually on my way to a store right now to pick up something for Christmas from a local store.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I've tried to go to more like local grocery stores. The new grocery store down in Wellington, I've been there quite a few times. Yeah, I've just been trying to help out the community a lot more instead of buying from big retail stores, especially around the Christmas season where I think they're really struggling and they need the support of the community.
Indeed I do. Indeed I do. I think I live out in Chelsea, and so we're local farms. We even got 6 chickens in a chicken coop for our little kids, and so we've got our own eggs, and big Dominion City fan, so I got my beer there, and we do whatever we can. Yeah, local grocers, and my wife buys her products, makeup and whatnot, from a girl in the community. And so, yeah, we're trying to do that as much as we can, for sure. No question about it.
You know, I don't. I don't have a car. I'm walking right now to the post office. So, I buy local in my neighborhood. But in terms of like going across town to buy Christmas gifts, I'm not doing that. I'm ordering stuff online mostly.
I'd say about the same amount. You know, I do try to support more restaurants than I would have normally, but it doesn't feel safe going to a lot of restaurants or going to a bar for a drink to support them. Unfortunately, they're in the wrong business, the hospitality business. Like, I do travel for business. The hotels are empty. They're suffering. The airlines are empty. They're suffering. And there doesn't seem to be any help from the governments on that front, or minimal.
Kind of about the same. I've been married 42 years. My wife does most of the shopping, so.
Yes. Local grocery shops, which are smaller and less populated, feel much safer for myself as an individual to enter and shop at, even with the increased price point, because I think that we're all going to be affected by the price point regardless, because that's a supply and demand issue as opposed to a small business issue.
I barely buy at all. An artist in Vancouver. I've always bought local.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. We haven't been buying, I would say we've been buying kind of like comfort items, more like things to go outside and walk around, or things for the home. So we've been buying things in the area, but a lot online as well. So kind of a mix, I would say, because the local community doesn't offer many things that are innovative or new. It's kind of things that you see 5 or 10 years ago. There's nothing particularly unique about them. So you go online usually to look for something a little more special. So we've been doing a little bit more online, unfortunately.
Well, we always buy in town. We rarely do any delivery as far as Amazon or any of that stuff. So yeah, we buy local.
We get our groceries local, and I go to the store that's right behind my house because of convenience. Other than that, it's just been a couple of items online, but really not shopping as much in general during this time. Just the essentials, really. Just groceries and a few odds and ends. That's basically it.
Kind of yes, kind of no, because a lot of the local businesses are closing. So unfortunately, I have to go to some big box store. But I mean, at least they're there. Unfortunately, not a lot of the local businesses aren't, which is unfortunate.
We have, it's been a mix of both, because buying local is nice, but it's also been a little bit challenging in a lot of cases as well. So some of the online purchases have been there as well, just to keep us safe.
I suppose so. Thought we always purchase things locally, but I guess so. Yeah. Well, we missed the farmers market for sure. We had difficulty there. But some of the farmers were providing services or products online. So we bought it offline and then picked it up from them.
Yes. Yeah, we've been trying to just buy local as much as possible. Even things like Our Best to You used to be a craft fair, but now it's online. And there are other Etsy people that are also local artisans, trying to stick to those people so that we're supporting our community.
I try to. I've got to admit, like, we've actually had 2 times we've had to self-quarantine, so we've actually had to order from bigger stores only because we can't go into any businesses, and it's often bigger corporations, unfortunately, that provide those services. But we do try and support local businesses as much as possible so that they will hopefully exist after the pandemic's done.